welcome to my channel Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a Mercury retrograde reading for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So this reading is if you have Aries in your chart, you can always find a calculator that tells you where Aries placement is. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This morning's meditation really wanted me to get this reading out to you. So this is why I'm recording this. This reading will work a little bit differently. This spread will focus on things that you need to be aware of, what's coming, what you don't see coming, but also messages from your angels and specific guidance on how you can navigate through this period. So stay with me till the end. Couple of announcements. Personal readings are now closed. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, email me to join the waitlist. I don't know when personal readings will open up, if they will open up. I don't know any of the details. All I know, personal readings are now closed. But if you'd like to be notified as soon as they become available and open, and be one of the first to be notified, pop an email. The email, all my details are in the description box. That's the only place and the correct way to get in touch with me or any of the links to do with my channel. I just want to put it out there. So those are the only ways to contact me is through the description box and what's on this channel. Those are the correct links and information. So if you'd like to be on the wait list, pop me an email and I'll pop you on the wait list, and when I know more, you'll be the first to be notified. The other thing about this Mercury retrograde before I go into the cards, the way this Mercury retrograde, it is from the 23rd of August till the 15th of September. Could be the 16th of September depending on where you are in the world. But this is Mercury retrograde into the sign of Virgo, which is earth sign. So what does this Mercury retrograde do? This Mercury retrograde for Aries is all about your well-being. This is about focusing on things like your health, your diet, your fitness, your overall well-being. That's what's going to come to the forefront, being an earth sign. So that's very important if you have Aries placements in your chart. The other thing is Mercury is going retrograde. Venus is already in retrograde, and Venus comes out of retrograde on the 5th of September. And in addition to Mercury going into retrograde and Venus already being in retrograde, we also have Pluto, Saturn and Neptune, which are already in retrograde. So there are lots of planets in retrograde, which is why this reading is so important, and it's so important for you to know what this means. Some things to be mindful of in this Mercury retrograde is, of course, communication. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. We know that communication, technology, there's things like communication that could become very important, or delays in communication. So check your junk mail, your spam folder and your messages. Maybe you might not get a notification. These sorts of things tend to happen during retrograde. All right, so without further ado, so what's the overall energy for Aries, this Mercury retrograde? What's the overall energy for Aries, this Mercury retrograde? Oops. What's coming towards Aries, this Mercury retrograde? What does Aries not see coming this Mercury retrograde? What does Aries not see coming this Mercury retrograde? What does Aries, that's too many. I just need one card. What does Aries not see coming this Mercury retrograde? Or overall energy throughout the retrograde. What's the overall energy during the retrograde? Multiple cards want to come out. I don't want to make this a very big reading, but your readings, Aries, like I can never, I set an intention and then they just do what they want to do, right? So overall advice and one card for the outcome. There we go. Oh, two cards for the outcome. Okay, we'll take it. We'll roll with it. All right. So the decks that I was guided to work with, Archangel Michael deck, message for Aries for Mercury retrograde, message for Aries for this Mercury, message for Aries this Mercury retrograde. One card please. Message for Aries. Lots of cards want to pop out. Message for Aries for Mercury retrograde, message for Aries. This is another, oh, okay. I didn't even need to shuffle. The angels know what they want to share with you, Aries. So lots happening. Let's see what's going on this Mercury retrograde for you. And what's your... So your overall energy is the world. Wow, we are starting with a bang, Aries. So with the world card showing up as your overall energy, it is saying to me that a lot of you will feel like as you entering the Mercury retrograde, or during that Mercury retrograde, more as you're entering into it, you'll feel like you've completed a major cycle. And with this, it's actually, this is the final major arcana card. But then we start with the Fool. So what this is saying to me is that you've completed. So it's almost saying that you need to celebrate this completeness of the cycle. You need to celebrate and embrace this completion, Aries, that you have achieved for yourself during this Mercury retrograde. The other thing, what it's saying to me is that you will, I'm feeling this overall sense of lightness in your energy. My shoulders are feeling light. In fact, my shoulders feel like they've gained a couple of inches on either side. That happens only when you feel relaxed, laid back, as a load has been, taken off you. That's what I feel. It's giving me that that 10 of wands, you've released that load, which is giving you this sense of freedom, this sense of liberation, this sense of newness and excitement. So this Mercury retrograde could even give, it's almost like you have gone through a major cycle and now you can finally breathe. That's what I'm picking up. Let's see what's the energy coming towards you. Yeah, Page of Wands. So in this Mercury retrograde, a lot of you might be focusing, this is the energy coming towards you. So the energy that's coming towards you is that of creativity, is that of playfulness. So maybe you have had a very big few weeks in terms of go, 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 go. Now it's time to tap into and have some fun. Get into your creativity, get into the things that give you joy. Perhaps, when we get into the doing mode, sometimes we get so engrossed. I know for myself, when I'm doing, I don't make enough time to have fun, to play, to, go to the theater, or to go to an art or a dance class if that's your thing, or, go to a tarot reading community if that's what sparks your interest, whatever takes your fancy. But I actually love this because this is both these cards are giving me the vibe of playfulness, of lightness. So there is a lightness in your, it's like there is a lightness in your step is what I'm picking up. Like even as you're walking, I'm feeling somebody who's walking, but it's almost like a hop and a skip. Everything is effortless, it's easy, it's more free. And this Page of Wands, this is really bringing level of excitement. It's exciting you. It's that sun energy is giving you warmth. I can feel this warm and fuzzy feeling in someone's, chest area, heart area. It's that, that childlike, joyful energy is what I'm picking up with this Page of Wands. So it's really, really beautiful because in Mercury retrograde, it doesn't mean that you have to stop your life. Life still goes on. We still have to keep continuing doing things. It's about being vigilant, knowing, more awareness. That's more than anything that you need to know. It's about being aware of where the energies are. So this right here, I'm loving your overall energy and what is coming towards you. And this card is what you don't see coming. So during this Mercury retrograde, this is quite normal that you can feel this sense of stuckness. So some of you might feel a sense of stuckness, boredom is what I'm picking up. It's almost like this stalemate energy where you just feel like nothing is moving along. A period of almost waiting. I just see someone looking at their clock. It could be a physical clock, but I just see someone just looking at the dates and the time, like, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Remember, Mercury retrograde, this is what you don't see coming. And this is such an apt card for Mercury retrograde because Mercury retrograde is all about delays. It's all about patience. So this Aries is, I'm an Aries as well, if you didn't know. So I know what Aries goes through. Patience is not our strongest suit. So your patience may be tested. Now you already know that there will be things that you will need to be patient with. Maybe you're waiting for a job offer and it's taking a little while because they need to work through their process and system, but maybe they don't communicate that to you. So you are feeling a little bit of, stress and anxiety. Will I get the job? Will it be mine? and almost feeling like, oh, now what do I do? Do I apply for other jobs? Yeah, keep applying for other jobs. This is just an example. So even in Mercury retrograde, don't stop your life. What with this card here, I feel like somebody needs to hear, don't stop your life, keep going. If it's in relation to a job, or if it's in relation to, if you like someone, should you communicate that to them? I mean, to start things in retrograde is often quite difficult because it can lead to miscommunication, but that doesn't mean, all it means is that you don't stop your life. You can still meet people, you can still communicate, you can still sign contracts. Just make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. And again, this retrograde is happening in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is all about precision. So this is where, don't be sloppy. This is the other thing that's coming up with this card. Like if you are going, if you just try to get to the finish line and you hurry something, then you will feel like, oh, this whole, shrugged shoulders feeling that, oh, I wish I gave it more. I didn't give it my all, And even if, because the other tendency for Aries is you want to give you 110%. So even if you did give your 110%, but because you missed that one thing, you could get into this situation. So just be careful. Just be careful. Whatever your, circumstance, situation is, whether it's in job context, career context, business context, or love context, just be careful that you don't get stuck in this energy. I think that's the primary message. The primary message for you in this, with this card, is that don't get stuck in this energy. Make sure, as soon as you pick that, you're getting in that, go back to this. Go back to this, because this is, you tap into your creativity, tap into your passion. That's what's going to get you out of here. All right. Wow. So I love this. So overall energy, I feel this with these two cards right here. I actually quite like it. So for some of you, there is potential and opportunity during this Mercury retrograde to perhaps welcome new love, to welcome new connections. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic love. This could also mean that this Ace of Cups could also be to do with your creativity. This was like that, so I'm going to hold it that way. So it could also be to do with your creativity, something that, makes you passionate, brings out the passionate, creative side of you that fills your cup at a deep emotional level, So this is also possible during Mercury retrograde. And in fact, I feel like to get out of the Four of Cups, this is actually going to really help you. So the overall energy is that of making sure you make yourself number one. So you are numero uno, no matter what happens in the Mercury retrograde period. And in this, when you say you are numero uno, it means that you put your needs first, whether it's in context of self-love, self-care, your emotional needs. So make sure that you're really filling up yourself this Mercury retrograde as it relates to your needs, where you're at, and what is it that gives you that joy, happiness, sparks your creativity and passion, because that's what's going to help you during this time. Your advice. So your advice is Seven of Swords. Now, this Seven of Swords is very gloomy. So watch your back. So with watching your back, this is what I mean. Be careful of what your words, Aries. Sometimes we say things that we may regret, particularly when, because we think and do things quicker than everybody else can catch up with Aries. Usually that's the usual tendency. So with this Seven of Swords, just be careful that you're not missing important communication. You're not missing out on telling and advising people that need to be told about certain people, place, or situation. So with this Seven of Swords, I would be very, very careful how you're communicating, your choice of words. I would also look at your choice of, your body language as well when you're speaking with. This is very, very specific, because with this Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords, this is giving me the vibe during this Mercury retrograde that really makes sure you don't always feel like you have to be vigilant and on the edge of your seat, watching your back continuously. The easiest and the most simple way to watch your back would be to check your communication, check your words, check how you are interacting with others, because this is something you can control. You can't control how other people respond, react, and what they say to you, but what you can control from your side is how you come across to them during this period of time. And I think that's going to be very, very helpful. Now, at the start of this video, I did say that during this Mercury retrograde, what is going to be important for you is to focus your health, well-being, your diet, things like that will come to the forefront. And I think that's what this Ace of Cups and this Page of Wands is saying. This Ace of Cups and Page of Wands is saying that make sure, you know, what sort of, maybe I'm just using an hypothetical example. Say that you are revisiting going back to the gym or picking up your exercise, you want to get back into a routine. Then think of ways that actually will motivate and encourage you. It's that Page of Wands that excites you, because then you will stick to the plan and fill your cup, and you won't end up in the Four of Cups situation. Otherwise, you will say, okay, I'm going to do this boot camp thing because that's the in thing to do, and it doesn't give you joy. Then you'll end up with the Four of Cups situation. This was a very specific message for somebody. I just felt like somebody needed to hear it, so I was led and guided to share it. Now, in your outcome, oh my golly gosh, like I cannot make up any of these readings. Even if I tried, I'm going to hold this. Two cards wanted to pop out. You saw, I shuffled in front of you. We have the Sun card and the Nine of Pentacles. This is the time where I really feel it's almost like giving me the vibe that Aries, this Mercury retrograde is about you. This Mercury retrograde is actually going to help you to focus on the things that you want to focus on. Focus on the things that fill up your cup. Focus on the things that fill you up at a deep emotional level, because that's what's going to give you fulfillment, joy, and also help you to complete the cycle that you have been previously. I love the fact that we started your reading. I love this. We started your reading with the World card, and we are ending with the Sun card. Sun is joy, happiness. It's about rebirthing. It's starting. So you've ended something, and in this Mercury retrograde, it's almost like you're starting something. But I feel like this is a new lease of life for somebody. This is you feeling renewed at a deep level, feeling renewed because we have this beautiful Ace of Cups. So I feel like, you know, this renewal, this rebirth or renewal, I should almost put the Sun card in the middle, because it's almost like you start with the World card, and then you get this offer, which is this Ace of Cups, which fills you up. But that all allows you to complete a cycle and welcome what is coming towards you. And I absolutely love this for you. You know, this is talking about to complete this cycle successfully. To complete whatever cycle that you're going through successfully, you really, really need to focus on filling up your cup. Really, really focus on connecting within yourself at a deeper level. What I also love is how this has transpired. Because here we started with the World card. We start with the World card, and then we have the Sun and the Nine of Cups as your final outcome. So we start with completing something, and then we finish with starting something new that fulfills you, gives you contentment, happiness, and joy at a very, very deep level. This is magnificent. This is beautiful. This is everything that you've wished and hoped for. This could be in context of love, could be in context of relationship, could be in the context of starting a business, if that's something what you're looking to do during this time. But again, be careful of what information you're sharing, who you're sharing that information with. And because I feel like part of whatever this is, the message here is with my attention, I cannot help but also look at what's going on here. Let me just move this so that you can see the cards on camera and connect with them for your own personal self and where you are on the journey. Now, I cannot simply ignore the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I do need to share this. Whatever is, so it's almost like, look, this in itself is its own message. The Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, and actually it's the Nine of Pentacles. My apologies. So this is a wish fulfillment. This is a wish fulfillment right here. Whatever you have always desired and hoped for is a wish fulfillment. I saw it as a Nine of Cups, but it's actually Nine of Pentacles. Now that I've put the card here, I can see that it's a Nine of Pentacles. So you're getting a wish fulfillment through this Ace of Cups. So this is really, really beautiful and powerful message, Aries. But here's the thing, to get to the wish fulfillment, you may need to be vigilant about what you're back about, what information you're sharing, who you're sharing that information with, and do they really need to know whatever information you're sharing in, particularly during Mercury retrograde, because retrogrades are known to create miscommunication, misunderstanding, so people, even if you communicate with a good, clean heart, people may misconstrue the message or misinterpret the message. So this is why, again, if you're communicating anything, make sure you dot your I's, cross your T's, watch over it again, double, triple check it if you have to, because it will save you a lot of headache and heartache, and it will prevent or stop you from getting into this Four of Cups energy, which is where you don't want to be. You really want to be focusing on this side of the reading, which is the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Sun card, because you've had a major completion. This is so beautiful. So, so beautiful. All right, so let's see. Your message from Archangel Michael is go forward fearlessly. Seriously. So what this is saying, somebody here I think needed to hear this message, particularly the download I got is that in Mercury retrograde, don't do anything. And this is why I think I've kept saying throughout this reading is that Mercury retrograde doesn't mean to stop your life, to stop living. It basically means to watch what is coming and also be mindful of what you're doing during that time. It doesn't mean to stop living and breathing. You're not going to stop breathing, are you? You're not going to stop eating. So it's the same thing. All right. So the message here is thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Oh my goodness. So this Ace of Cup for somebody here is to do with your life purpose. This is to do with something that you truly love at a deep emotional level. I mean, these are completely different decks. I love that. I love it when this happens. This is a major confirmation. So if you wanting to start something which is soul-led, which is a passion project, which is a creative venture that you've been wanting to do for yourself, Archangel Michael is saying you are protected, you are guided, go forward with courage and know that you are supported every step of the way. Wow, this is so profound and so powerful. Okay, now two cards wanted to, I can't make this up, clear your vibes. So the first card is clear your vibes. I'm going to hold it up. Thank you, so this is Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. So if you need to clear your energy, I'm just going to hold this card up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. Take another deep inhale. And this time, this inhale is cleansing and purifying. And as you're exhaling, see yourself, visualize yourself releasing everything that doesn't serve you. And at the end of the exhale, feel that clarity, cleansing within your mind, body, and spirit, and your aura. Exhale it all out if you haven't already. So beautiful. The other card that you have is don't hate, meditate. I mean, seriously, these two are your oracle messages that came out in this reading. So cleanse your vibes, and another way to cleanse your vibes and to know your vibes is to tap into your inner world is a strong message I'm getting for somebody. So the way to disconnect from the outer world and tap into the inner world, because often we get caught up in the noise. That's why we have to clear our vibes, essentially. It says, thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. Oh my goodness. So maybe somebody here, your cup is all about you wanting to start a meditation practice, a yoga practice. Meditation can be in many different forms, doesn't always have to be sitting down. You could be doing a walking meditation, all sorts of different types of meditation. So maybe that's your cup here. So this is a strong message for somebody. But if you're feeling stuck, if you feel not, in this sort of mode, I feel universe and spirit is giving you all these different tools to help you to navigate through this retrograde. So this is such a beautiful and powerful reading, Aries. I am loving this message for you. This is a great offer, a new offer that's coming to you. that is going to spark you at your core and connect you to your creativity and passion, but also lead to abundance, prosperity, wealth, and birthing. It's almost like you are birthing and shining bright. I feel like all these layers of doubt, it could be self-doubt, doesn't always have to be from other people, but I feel like this massive cloak that was, in your mind, in your body, in your energy field, all being cleared and cluttered away, because here Archangel Metatron is helping you to release and clear your vibes, and you have the full support and guidance of Archangel Michael to keep moving forward. And all you need to do is connect to your truth through meditation, through love, through passion, and you'll be able to navigate through this period. So Aries, please hit the like button if you haven't already. Claim in comments, what do you need to focus on for you? Is it meditation? Is it energy clearing? Is it working with the angels at a deeper level? Is it working on your passion, creativity? Or is it more about focusing on your overall health and well-being, or self-love, self-care? What is it for you, Aries? Tap that like button if you haven't already. And if you would like a personal reading, email me to join the waitlist. That's the best way to do it. If you'd like to donate to my channel, follow me on any of the social media, Instagram, TikTok, where I also post shorter videos. All the information is in the description box. That's the best way and place to get in touch with me and connect with me on any of the other outlets, platforms, whatever you want to call it. But thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Without you, these readings would not be possible. Without you showing up daily for these readings, I would not be doing them daily. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And hey, let's get dancing. Let's get creative. Let's focus on our passion. I know I am through this channel. I mean, I love the reason this is my passion, to connect, share the message, the divine downloads that come through every single day. So I feel so honored and privileged to be able to share this gift with you every single day. And I am so grateful and deeply humbled by your love and support every single day. So thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.